Albuquerque's downtown nightlife thrives on thuggery. We saw it again last week with Mardi Gras violence that included an attack on police and a stabbing. But it doesn't only happen on holidays. It goes on every single weekend. News 13's Alex Tomlin went undercover this weekend. Tonight, a look at downtown nightlife in 3D. Disturbing, disgusting, and dangerous.
Bloody fistfights, passed out patrons, and serious safety issues.
My number one concern right now is your firearms off.
This is downtown Albuquerque on what the city calls an average night. Safe City Strike Force Director Joe Martinez took me along Friday night. I'm wearing 2 hidden cameras. Since the chaos of New Year's Eve, where a man was shot and his accused gunman stabbed by someone else, Martinez has been down here almost every weekend.
See if we can get this situation under control.
Almost instantly, we spot a woman throwing up on the sidewalk. It's just past 11:30.
You all right?
I am. I don't know about her.
You guys had a long night already?
No. We started early.
We head down the street and Martinez starts his main job, checking to see if the bars are following the rules. Right off the top, at the first bar, problems, and they just keep coming.
Are you looking for their business permit?
Expired.
Every place we entered had problems, but this was the worst. Hundreds of people are inside listening to a band, but the bar's fire system is broken, meaning no alarms or sprinklers if a fire broke out. Martinez calls in the fire marshal and we move along. Inside this all-ages alcohol-free lounge, Martinez shows me one of the biggest problems the city is dealing with: kids. How old are these kids? The place is packed full of them. Some are barely teenagers. Martinez confronts the owner, who knows he isn't allowed to have a dance club.
They're not supposed to be dancing, but if they get up and dance, I can't do nothing about it. But it's not a dance place.
Martinez issues him a ticket. We barely make it inside the next club before being stopped at the door.
Calling an ambulance.
A man is passed out and being dragged out of the club. Cops quickly spot him.
What are you guys doing? He's in dog sitting. He's on the dance floor.
An officer tries to give him a breathalyzer.
No out.
He's loaded into a waiting ambulance.
When I got an ambulance, I got him to blow, and it was .244.
Keep in mind, at this point, the bars still have another hour until closing time. In the meantime, another officer has discovered another drunk woman stumbling around, lost. Her BAC?
.145.
As the clock approaches 2, we find a woman vomiting in the street. When an officer comes close, she tries to show she's sober. From there, the tension builds as the crowds start to pour out onto Central. Couples start to fight, and so do strangers.
Nobody's scared of you, homie. Nobody. Get off.
The crowd eggs them on.
You a real man? Beat that ass, man.
And then you hear it. Someone across the street has thrown a punch. 2 men end up in handcuffs, one spitting blood. Officers work to control hundreds of people who are now out on the streets and push them to head home. Officers say this was a quiet Friday night. Alex Tomlin, KRQE News 13.
In that story, Alex mentioned a lounge full of underage teens. Because of what Martinez and Alex saw Friday night, kids mixing with adults, Police Chief Ray Schultz himself went with Martinez to ID people in that club the next night. This is lapel video of them doing that. They say some of those teens were as young as 13 downtown. They want the owner to make that place 18 and up.